What has government frightened wherever there are Bloods, wherever there are Crips, wherever there are black gangster disciples or El Rukns or the Nation of Islam or the Black Panther Party or anybody that sees the value of coming together as an organized unit, you become dangerous. Now you all have become tribes, clans. Crip is a tribe. Blood is a tribe. Baptist is a tribe. Methodist is a tribe. Catholics is a tribe. Sunni Muslim is a tribe. Ahmadiyya Muslim is a tribe. Nation of Islam is a tribe. And as long as we think like tribes, the enemy who put Shoshone against Navajo, against Hopi, against Cree, they keep you fighting against each other until Sitting Bull or somebody comes along that makes you able to see each other as one people and not a tribe. And whoever has the wisdom to break down the barriers that separate us from one another, that becomes the most dangerous individual to the aim of white people to dominate the black, the Hispanic, and the people of color of our planet. America got a hell of a nerve to want to enforce democracy somewhere else and then rob you of it right in your own face. It's like this body of yours. Somebody step on your toe don't say nothing. It's your mouth that opens. Ah! Damn, what was that? Because there's a connect between your mouth and your toe through a nervous system. And what the enemy does not want is a replication of a nervous system to be developed among us as a people, that when one of us aches, all of us feel that pain. And when we are like that, we'll stop the enemy. All over the country, you don't have to ask him to stop police brutality. We stop it ourselves when we feel each other's pain. So when Martin King was shot down in 100 cities, they were set on fire. Why? Why did 100 cities go up in flames over Martin Luther King that most of the young people did not follow? Because we didn't believe in no nonviolence. If the cracker hit you on your jaw, you break his neck. That's the way we think. You kill my cat, you lose your dog. See, and when you start thinking like that, people think twice before they bother you. That's why Moses said an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life. You're practicing that now among yourselves, but when we become a unit again, then when they take out our eye and we take out theirs, then all this crap that you're suffering will stop almost overnight. brothers, that the only industry that is thriving today is the industry of prisons. Why do you think, brothers, prisons are now on the stock market? People are investing that you and us are going to fill the jails. King said, I've been to the mountaintop. I seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land. We look at the present enemy as a giant.
Go ahead, say that.
He got the land, he got the power. How you think these young people feel when they elect you to office and you have no balls? How the hell do you think young people feel when you the head of a house, but you too damn weak to exercise power over the house that you the head of? Why are these white policemen harassing them in a city that may be predominantly black? What's wrong with you becoming the police to police and protect your own community? Are they going to tell you you've been to jail so you can't patrol your own community? Time is out for the game plan. See, if you call it like it is, the enemy will back up. But if you're too afraid to open your mouth to speak for the voiceless poor, you are a faggot and you need to get out of the job. We got gangs in Chicago. Chicago is a real gang city. Probably the greatest gang city in the country is Chicago. It's the city of Frank Nitti and Al Capone. It's the city of the real gangsters, you know what I mean? That would ride down on you with the submachine gun. They call them Tommy guns. And it has given way to the El Rookins and the black gangster disciples and heavy gangs and the Latin gangs. And Los Angeles is a gang town. See? But how can we mobilize the city for the 10th anniversary of the Million Man March, which saw gangs come together and embrace as brothers until we get some peace in the streets? But like they told you all in California when you went out there, yeah, you can ask the brothers to put their guns down, but what do you have for them in return? You can't give them lip service. Brothers got children. Brothers need jobs. Brothers need income. That's why I'm concerned about the budget. These brothers, see, what's wrong with some money being set aside to train the brothers in building skills? Look at all the rundown, dilapidated properties in Newark. What's happening with them? See, if these brothers were put with licensed plumbers, electricians, brick masons, painters, and let them learn the skill, see, put something in the budget for them. Then take these old abandoned houses and fix them up. Rehab. If you want to sell them after you rehab them, put the money in the crypt treasure, in the blood treasure. Buy some more houses. Buy some more land. Start building your community. See, when you start building, you control the streets, but you don't own a damn thing of what you control. So what good is controlling a street and you don't own it? You gotta own it. Then you're justified in controlling what you own. Then when you own it, you want it run right. Then the next stage is a Crip and a Blood getting on the city council. A Crip and a Blood. Yes! Take the city over! It's yours!